Hello and welcome to Lincoln to Local. I'm Hannah Nemechek here with LeeAnna McNally to recap the week at the state capitol. LeeAnna, we've seen a number of ad valorem bills at the state capitol. Can you give us an update on those?
Sure. Both the House and Senate side have different versions of ad valorem tax bills, and they really both deal, though, with cities and towns accessing ad valorem taxes, which really has never been done before in our state. So it's fairly interesting to see municipalities want to tap into those funds when those funds are really used for things like roads and bridges and education and those types of things that support rural Oklahoma. And so you see municipalities trying to tap into these funds through passing a tax through city limits. Well, the important thing to remember about Farm Bureau members is even though it's within that city limits that the tax would be applied to, we have farmers and ranchers within the city limits. You know, the city of Oklahoma City extends all the way out to near Luther. We've got a lot of farmers and ranchers out there in that area that would be impacted by this tax, and not only impacted by this tax, but they get one vote. The apartment owner that's renting gets another vote. So we really are watching those bills, and Farm Bureau members have been active, or going to be active in calling their members as we see those bills if they go through the process.
So our state again is facing another budget shortfall, and Governor Fallin has proposed looking at tax exemptions, tax credits, and tax increases. What can Farm Bureau members do to be proactive on the tax issues?
The first thing they can do, I think, is sign up for the OKAgPolicy, the OKAgPolicy emails that come out every week. There's a lot of information on there about bills. There's a voter voice system that we're using, text messages, and those types of things. It's really important that people utilize the technology that's available to them, because at the Capitol, things are very fast-paced. They work very quickly. Bills work very quickly. So it's really important that they can get engaged in the technology, and of course always have Capitol visits, contact their members, just be aware of what's going on through the available tools.
So again, with the budget shortfall, what is the solution? It seems like we need to find a new source of revenue.
Yeah, well, it's great because we always are talking about revenue, and as the tax plans indicate, you can only spend so many dollars without having a credible revenue source that's continuous. And Oklahoma Farm Bureau members believe that solution is water. You know, it's something that can be developed in our state. It's a commodity that will provide a continuing revenue source for our state. You know, even in the record year of drought, we used about upwards of 20 million acre feet, close to 30 million acre feet. So that was in the record year drought. As a state, we used 2 million acre feet. There's a lot of excess water out there that can be utilized. You know, over 60 million acre feet went out of the state this year. Let's capture that. Let's develop it. It's definitely a potential revenue source for our state, and our members are very excited about that topic.
Thanks, LeeAnna, and thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Lincoln to Local.